One of the most memorable people we have read about this semester in history is Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin was a scientist who focused on topics such as natural selection, cross-pollination, and botany. However, he is most notoriously known for his theory of evolution. Before Darwin was a famous and well-known scientist, he had gained his love for the study of nature through his teacher, John Stevens Henslow. Henslow had brought him onto field trips to watch and observe plants in their natural habitat. He had written many books, and he had been a mentor to Darwin throughout his life, which is where he first gained his love for naturalism. Darwin had said that he had looked up to Henslow a lot, which is one of the reasons that Henslow had such a strong pull on influencing and persuading him to really dive into naturalism. Another thing that grew Darwin's love for naturalism and natural selection is a voyage that he had went on as a child on the Beagle, which was also one of his main inspirations. And then, besides Darwin's parents' wishes for him to become a clergy, he had pursued his naturalism and evolution career because of Henslow and because they were so close as a professor and a student, but also as friends. So that is why he persuaded him so much. And then Darwin, in his early years, was also so anxious to avoid prejudice that he had not wanted to publish a lot of his findings, and he had been really quiet about what he was doing. But he began writing his first abstract in 1842, which he continued to grow throughout the years until he finally decided to publish it.
As she earlier stated, Darwin was very famous for his theory of evolution. I like to consider evolution with a capital E and evolution with a lowercase e as two totally different things. Darwin's theory of evolution focuses mainly on species becoming a completely different species through evolving, whereas the lowercase e evolution is more of one species adapting to a certain nature that their genetics has gotten used to. In the summer of 1858, Darwin said that all of his plans were overthrown. He believed that the evolution of species was sparked by lust, hunger, and danger, so that the reason one species would evolve to another was because they wanted something, was because they were needing something, or because they were scared of something. Murray and Darwin worked together, therefore he wanted a piece of the profits. Murray agreed to give him 2/3 of his profits. So Murray was someone who wrote a book after Darwin released his Origin of Species, and because of what Darwin had observed, he believed that he deserved some of the profits from Murray's book because he thought that most of Murray's ideas were sparked from Darwin's original ideas in the Origin of Species. Darwin's observations have no doubtedly impacted us as a society, and we have definitely gained some benefits from Darwin and from the things that he observed and that he wrote. However, his theory of evolution with a capital E is, it's just that, it's a theory, and it should not be taken as truth or as facts, nor should it be taught as such.